last week on Discount Heroes.
I requested some documents, and I'm here to pick them up.
As she sits it on top of the desk.
This is how we gotta do this.
And Thrasher begins methodically eating books.
I'm going to find Quincy.
Did you find out what crime I committed?
I reach deep into my mind.
Apparently you never got a permit for leaving the city.
You guys gotta believe me. I wouldn't have done that on purpose. You know me.
You know my 3 murder bros? I got the contract that deals with these dudes. It's just a couple pages, but I couldn't understand it. Can you make sense of it?
Wow. That's a bad contract.
So in order to free these guys from an eternity of captitude, we have to perform the best show ever?
Look, let's just go see my folks. Hey, Finn, what's up, nerd?
Ah, the young master. I see you've returned.
It's very difficult to make friends when your parents have them killed off.
You think they're gonna kill us?
Please don't make me answer that. To my rooms. Alright, guys, we're going in the pool.
You have a pool?
Ah, you are ready, young master?
Yep, take us to him.
And as you reach the bottom of the stairs, the torches lining the walls suddenly snuff, and you are plunged into darkness.
Hello? Mom?
Welcome to Discount
Welcome to Discount Heroes, where questionable results are always guaranteed. We're a chaotic character and story-driven real play podcast. We're a group of 5 friends who've known each other for 16 plus years. We play countless hours of questionable D&D, and now we want to share with you the game we love so much. My name's Brent. I'm the DM here. We got 4 players here. Why don't you introduce yourselves and who you're playing?
Yo, it's Tyler. I'm playing Copes, the Circle of the Stars druid.
This is Aaron, and I'll be playing Dimmerock, the Tiefling Bard.
This is Jared, and tonight I will be portraying Thrasher, who is a human as well as a barbarian.
And this is Matt, and I am playing Nox Longfoot, the gnome wizard, who is ready to meet his friend's mom.
How's everyone doing tonight?
Fantastic.
Feeling good, feeling good.
I exist on this mortal plane.
Average.
The horrors persist, but so do I.
How about you, Brent?
I'm just kidding. I'm feeling sexy and interruptive.
I am burdened by my earthly form.
Why?
Yeah, your earthly form's in shape. Try having one that's like fat and sluggish. Talk about burdened.
Nobody ever calls you doughy.
I got a new bit for the show, guys.
What's the new bit?
I'm gonna drink both these bottles of vodka and then eat like 12 of these extra strength melatonin and see how long I can stay awake on the show.
Sounds like a fun game. We should all play. Guys, I do have an announcement, actually.
Oh, God.
Through dark and terrible magics better left undiscussed, I have recovered the band name list.
Oh, shit.
Huzzah!
You know, after putting us through the emotional trauma of losing it, I'm not even happy that you got it back. Because you didn't even try hard. You just told us you lost it.
All right, delete it is.
It's only been 1 episode, right?
2.
I mean, technically 2, but...
Think of our fans.
Jared, would you like me to back it up for you?
Nope.
Alrighty.
Don't delete it for the record. That was a bit. Not a big one. Just a little bit.
So it's back.
Back again.
It is back.
Jared, you should read it all on the show and then Brent speed it up like 1,200 times.
You should read it all, but we're going to bleep out every bad word.
God. Oh my God.
That's a lot of work.
I know.
And you have to do it in like the Christian version of bad words.
It's just beep, 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 beep.
No, Steven. It should be Steven.
Camels. Beep, 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 beep.
Steven, Yeti, Steven.
All right, I've got a question for you guys. Actually, I have a series of questions.
Is this a quiz?
It's a quiz.
Oh, no.
We're going to 8th grade, baby!
You're going to 8th grade.
God, I've been studying so hard.
That's right. I've gone to 8thgradesciencequiz.com to find the premier.
I'm really good at science.
All right, we got a number of topics here. I'm going to let you guys pick from a few topics to suit your knowledge set.
Jeopardy style. So, hey, if you're listening at home, grab a pen and paper.
Atoms and molecules is a category.
I know a guy named Adam.
Rocks. Earth's features.
Rocks.
You want to do rocks?
I want rocks also. It's in my name. Dimmer rock. Ignatius. Sedimentary.
The question is marble a mineral or a rock?
Buzz.
Aaron.
Mineral?
Buzz.
Sorry.
It's a rock.
I thought it was a trick question.
No, it's a rock. It is not a mineral.
That is a dumb question.
It's a different thing. Minerals are the building blocks of rocks. A rock can be made of one or more minerals.
Everybody knows that.
Well, Matt shouldn't get a point for that.
Well, I buzzed and I said the answer.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, there's only two possible things there.
Right.
But you used my buzz, so it kind of feels like I get the point anyway.
I'll allow it.
I feel like I should get the point for pointing out the bullshit way that question worked.
We're going to do other questions.
We'll add it to the list with your 14 damage that you're still waiting to hear back on.
All right, you lose a point for an incorrect answer then. That's the
Deal.
only way we can make it fair.
Deal.
If you guys want to keep up with rocks, it's going to keep asking about different rocks I'm discovering on sciencequiz.com.
Okay.
You just free ball it, bro.
Free ball it? I'll free ball it, I guess. All right. This is atoms and chemical elements.
Oh, God.
All right. True or false? So you don't say anything unless you think you're right. A proton is the same size of an electron.
Buzz.
Klaxon.
Aaron, what you got?
It's false. It's larger.
That is false indeed. That is a correct answer.
Is it larger or smaller?
It's larger. Electrons are smaller. Undoubtedly. Undoubtedly.
This website sucks, guys. I'm sorry.
Aaron, quick, do that bit where you pour a bunch of fireball in your chest.
All right, we're gonna go to a different website. I got another website up right now, but I'm not gonna give you opportunities here. So far, the score is I think 0 with Aaron getting -1 and 1 point.
Yep.
What taste is commonly associated with acids?
Klaxon.
Jared.
Sour.
That is correct.
He knows his taste.
He would get a question about food, right?
Generally speaking, when wind blows, what is the most likely cause?
Buzz.
Klaxon.
I got it, right?
Yeah, you got it, Aaron.
Pressure changes.
In a way, I think that is correct. It is uneven heating temperature differences.
1-1, me and Jared.
Do some 8th grade scuba diving questions.
I'm gonna say fucking temperature.
All right. Morning dew is an example of what portion of the water cycle?
Klaxon.
Ooh, Jared.
Condensation.
That's correct. Jared's got 2 points. What chemical energy source is created by plants through photosynthesis? Photosynthesis.
Buzz.
Aaron.
Chlorophyll.
That is incorrect.
Mitochondria. The powerhouse of the cell.
What chemical energy source is created through photosynthesis? It's a very popular one among humans too. It is
Klaxon.
glucose, otherwise known as sugar.
Oh,
Come on, I can't give you guys forever to do it.
I yelled Klaxon before you said it.
Is that what you were gonna guess?
Yes, but you don't believe me now.
I don't. I totally don't.
I'm sorry, Jared.
No, you're not.
It happens to me a lot. All right. This is an insane question to ask 7th graders. I'm going to ask you, what would be the most objective scientific way to determine which brand of golf ball travels the furthest of these options? Ask golfers which ball travels the farthest. Compare tests performed by each company.
Buzz.
What you got, if you can guess it?
B.
I was reading them out of order.
Nope.
So,
Oh, the second one. Test results from each company.
Nope.
that's incorrect.
Back to 0.
Other answers are have a pro golfer hit each ball 10 times and measure the distance, or have a machine hit each ball with equal force.
Clock's on. Machine.
It's machine. That's correct. Nice job, Jared.
This is why you cheated the last time, isn't it?
I mean, everyone knew it was the machine.
I mean, I proved that I did not.
All right, here's the last and hardest question, I think. Only a true 8th grader would know this one. You find an igneous rock that contains large crystals. What does that mean about the process that produced that rock?
There's a lot of pressure.
Buzz.
What you got, Aaron?
It forms slowly and with a void in the center of it.
I'd say that is the most correct answer because you said 2 of the words in there that are in there. It was slowly produced and cooled over a larger period of time.
What I meant.
It sounds right. So, but I think we have a clear winner here.
Good job, Aaron.
I think it was Thrasher, wasn't it?
Yeah, of course it was.
Definitely. I'm at 0, I think.
No, you definitely got at least one.
Thrasher! You are the most 8th grader among us.
Well, I'm the closest in age. Sorry.
Well, I am the closest in age.
That's true. Thank you, Thrasher. All right, everyone, give a round of applause for our champion, Thrasher, or Jared, right? His name's Jared.
No.
Come on, round of applause, everybody. All right, well, I'll always be a fan, Jared.
Thanks, man.
So until next time, when our players elevate themselves to 9th grade,
We going to high school.
which will be in like 20 more episodes or so. All right, so let's go ahead and begin the game. You guys ready?
Oh, yeah.
Have excitement,
Yeah.
I'm ready.
like they would say in Spanish.
Tengo excitamento.
That's pretty close, yeah.
See?
That's See.
I had to try to schedule a job with a guy that spoke no English today, and every time I had to talk about what day of the week it was, I had to sing them all because I can only do it in order from Sunday to Saturday, because that's what I learned in high school. So,
Did you sing it out loud every time?
no, but I paused for a long period of time every time. I only know about 10 words in Spanish, so.
Can you be there at lunes, martes, miércoles?
And then he would tell me what day it was, and that really threw me off, because then I had to remember what days he said and sing the song in my head to figure out what day it was.
After Matt said that, he's like, "Oh, you mean Tuesday?" And then we realized Matt's just. Never mind, cut that.
Make that louder, please. Leave that in there.
Make that louder for sure.
I'm gonna turn it all the way up.
That's just the Tyler
It's gonna
thing.
be blown out.
It won't be good for y'all. I mean, I'm trying to help us as a team. Un timo.
Timo is a character from League of Legends.
Were y'all making a RuneScape reference last week when you were talking about getting like 10,000 gold from the vault or something like that? That was RuneScape, right?
No.
No, it was
Nah,
World of Warcraft.
No.
Yeah, no, you're the Stronghold of Security, 4 levels, 10,000 gold. That was just off the dome. That's just kind of, that's called improv, Brent.
What's RuneScape?
So that's some good stuff y'all are coming up with.
Yeah. Did we find any boots in there, by the way?
Like rainbow colored ones?
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Ooh, we could call them infinity boots.
Let's go ahead and begin.
Yay!
Last week, our intrepid adventurers returned to the front desk to obtain the documents they sought, and Thrasher ate them. They returned to Pam's place in order to digest the information that they'd found.
Well done. Well done.
And with the aid of Quincy, they got a taste of the information within.
Stop.
You're pushing it now.
The murder orbs were subject to an eternally binding contract, forcing them to remain as spirits until their unfinished business was completed. They had to perform the, quote, best show ever, according to a specific series of requirements. Our heroes then learned a devastating secret, that our dear friend Quincy did not obtain the proper permits before leaving the city of Liddage.
That bastard.
And after giving him a proper admonishment, they decided they finally needed to confront Thrasher and his cursed foot. Entering the lavish establishment, they were given their first opportunity to wash, bathe, and relax before they were ushered into the lobby where the lights suddenly went dark. And also the band name that I had come up with earlier is Thrasher and his Cursed Foot.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I think I'm just going to go with Cursed Foot.
I'm blind. I'm blind, guys.
Me too. Thrasher!
Oh, no.
They've blinded us.
We've been blinded.
What's going on?
Wait, I can see in the dark.
Is this science?
Is this magical darkness or is it just no lights?
It's just no lights.
Okay. Well, I'm playing along because I want to be included. I can't see!
Dad.
Those of you with dark vision, you see several figures standing in the darkness, completely still. You can't see their face, it's obscured, but they have long hair draping down to each side, and they all seem to be wearing the same clothing. Though you can't, even with dark vision, you can't like discolors in the dark.
Thrasher! Thrasher! Are you in a cult? Is this a cult?
No, man, we just, dress alike and talk the same.
Okay, good.
No, man. No, I'm just kidding. No, it's not a cult. Hey guys, what's up?
A light shines from above, illuminating a solitary one of these figures. Thrasher, it's your mom. What does she look like?
I thought for sure you were going to say prepare for trouble.
And make it a double.
Pretty tall for lady. Probably wearing a pretty elegant dress. Also has black. I don't know how, but she looks rich.
So she's not wearing ripped jeans.
No. My parents are fancy and rich.
So probably some like large outfit, some majestic looking dress or something.
Bitch, that's a large outfit.
Right? Like that?
Yes, exactly.
Now I kind of want to talk like Jesse and James.
Do it.
No one's stopping you.
I'll be James.
I think your parents have already had 2 or 3 different accents already, so.
Yeah, that's fine.
Theodore, I didn't expect you to return so soon.
Well, you sent a weird demon shadow thing. Now look at this.
And I hold my foot up.
It's disgusting.
I see. As she walks toward you, the light seems to follow her, like a spotlight on a stage. And she walks up to you. Is she taller than you?
Yes.
So she's the tallest of the group, probably, then. Of the 4 of you.
Dad's a little taller than her.
I see you're still dressing the same way.
Yeah, I dress like me, so.
And your eye?
Oh yeah, there's a worm situation. Pretty metal though, right? Yeah.
See her looking closely at you. Roll an insight check.
14.
It's a strange thing. Probably nobody else would notice this, but as she looks close at you, it's like the shape of her iris is changing. The shape of the pupil is changing, rather.
What's up with your eye, Ma? Oh yeah. And I gave her a hug.
Just one moment, and she puts a hand up.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Is it really you, Theodore?
I mean, mostly, yeah.
His brain got eaten by a worm.
Yeah, I do have like a monster brain. I still got all my thoughts and stuff. There's not a whole lot of them bouncing around in there, but they are mine.
And these are your friends.
Hey!
It's constituents.
Hello, ma'am.
I'm a rock star.
Yeah, they're my friends. He doesn't know what constituents means. Guys, this is Mom. Mom. The guys.
Hi, Mom.
This is my mom?
Hey, Mom.
Theodore, I insist you stop with this foolishness at once. You're parading around like a freak show when you should be here with your family running the company.
Mom, you know damn well I am a freak show. I don't want to do all the business stuff. It sucks.
Yes, but it is precisely because you are a freak show that you fit in.
Look, you're avoiding the point. What do I do about this foot? What did you guys do to me?
It is not what I've done to you, it is what you are born with. The family curse is that as soon as we reach 17 years of age, we begin to transform into the thing that we fear most.
Oh my god. Is this the transformation?
Yes, my son.
Mom, no, come on! Can't force me into this!
And it is why I cannot completely trust you yet. The transformation is something difficult to control.
Well, how do I stop it?
You will have to learn to harness, control it. But until you can prove that you can do that, you cannot be a member of this family.
Guys, this is bad. It started in my foot, but I'm turning into a businessman. No!
That's what your foot is?
Yeah, man, it'll take over my whole body. I'll be wearing suits in no time. We gotta stop this.
We'll cut the foot off.
What you just told us?
Yeah, when is our curse kicking in, Mom?
If you grow up knowing about it, you obsess over it, and the transformation is so much worse. But at least, if you don't know, your fears is normally something reasonable.
What'd you turn into?
Her skin starts to stretch, bend, boil outward. She takes on a lupine form with long fangs, sharp claws.
Whoa! Did I know she could do that?
You've not seen her do that before, no.
She's a lupine.
Jesus, Mom, what the hell? What is that?
This is who I am. Now, I didn't expect you to have such a strange fear, but if you don't wish this transformation to overtake you, you must control it, put it to use. It won't go away, but you can stifle it.
You saying I'm gonna have to do but business?
She rolls her eyes. You will have to figure out how to come to terms with it in your own way.
Can we just, make him afraid of something else? Like, what if he was really scared of a cheetah? Would he just turn into a cheetah?
I turn into a cheetah and attack Thrasher.
Curse is always the greatest fear, and typically once the curse takes hold, the fear is even greater, since it is now a possibility for you to become a businessman.
I'll stop saying it.
Now you may wonder why I asked you to come back here.
Very much so, yes, especially if it was just to torment me.
Well, you hadn't visited in quite some time, and I thought that was quite rude of you, son.
Yeah, you keep making me wear collared shirts and crap. I hate it. Can you please turn into not a wolf anymore? This conversation is much weirder.
She transforms back. But you look so nice with a collared shirt on. I mean, it frames your chin so nicely. Just can you imagine,
lame.
fellas? You have to agree with. Imagine his chin, cushioned nicely by a nice collar.
I think Theodore would look great dressed up in a nice business suit. I've been trying to get him to wear one multiple times at the bank.
We have tried. We have pushed fursuits.
Yeah, that's all we've done, basically.
Have you ever tried a gold suit instead of a collared shirt?
I'm Team Mom on this one.
Cubs takes 3 damage.
Theodore.
What? You heard him?
Miscreants though they are, these are your guests.
Tell him, Mom.
Yeah, he does that all the time. We're only just trying to help.
Oh, come on. How many of my friends have you had killed?
I'm gonna go. Can I go stand with his mom?
Well, I suppose if you want to kill them, I won't stop you.
Damn it.
Thank you. All I ask is for bodily autonomy over my friends. In my own house.
Now, with this cursed business taking over you, I suggest that you return to the family so that we can properly help you hone this curse to your advantage. These fellows here are clearly not up to the task of supporting you in this journey.
But Mom,
We're very supportive, ma'am.
we've been doing so much business. We've been doing funny business and monkey business and like night business. And there's even been like some risky business.
Lots of risky business.
Oh, and without the proper permits, I hear.
Well, not elsewhere. We've got all the permits we need here.
I've been keeping an eye on the group of you. I heard how you berated Tyler the dock worker, just trying to do his job.
He was just doing his job and we berated him.
I gave him a hug. Did you see that part?
Yes, you were harassing him.
No, that was sexual business.
Oh, without the proper permits again. And you were observed conducting transactions without the proper permits? You broke someone out of jail without the proper permits?
Allegedly.
Wait, so you saw us do all of these things?
And I saw a guard was killed? We have agents throughout the city. We have been watching Theodore since he has returned.
Isn't it like against the law to not report a crime if you know about it?
Only without the proper permits, of course.
There's no way you have permits for that.
Yes, that was the joke.
Wait. You have eyes in the city? Wasn't Faulkner, was it?
No.
Dang.
No, we have many agents. Some of them have been watching young Theodore since he was a small child. They're quite the experts. Oh, and I see that you corrupted a minor into committing crimes with you?
I think we freed her of her stupid permit shackles.
The girl is 12 years old. I'm just kidding.
Pam?
Oh, no.
She is a strong 12.
I'm just kidding.
Pam cannot canonically be 12.
No, she can't, but how do you answer for these things? How can you claim to support my young Theodore and his adventures when you're willing to go along with such foolishness?
It was fun.
It was. That's true. But
It was really fun.
by breaking somebody out of jail, what we did was protect our friend from an unjust system. And Thrasher is our friend. And we would protect him at all costs anyway. We did that with some weird worm lady who ate his brain. I'm pretty sure we kind of doomed the entire world, but we did that to save him.
It's true, Mom. They've been helping me, with everything since I met them. We help each other. We're a team. A party, some would say.
Someone roll a persuasion check.
Someone? Because I will.
I mean, I feel like it needs to be Thrasher.
I feel like it should be Thrasher,
Or Nox.
but with advantage.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like she's not going to listen to anyone but him.
22.
Ooh.
Getting in big boy roll. Man, that is the first time I've rolled something like that and it's gone well.
And if young Theodore were called to answer for his crimes, what would you then do?
Break him out of jail. Duh.
Yeah, I think you know the answer to that.
And we would do better at it this time.
It went pretty smooth, Timmy.
They'd probably get the right permits first time, though. This time, they'd get the permits. Right, guys?
No.
I don't agree with the permits.
Right.
The city is a prison.
Everyone roll an insight check.
Me too.
Yeah.
I got a 25.
11.
All right, Demarok, you notice after that answer, she smirks a little bit.
What was the answer?
You guys did a persuasion check.
Oh, after we answered that.
Yeah.
Okay.
She smiles a little bit. Well, I'm not entirely convinced.
Oh, what? You want to test us?
This one is smart. Precisely.
Oh.
Theodore, I will allow this foolishness to continue, but I'd like to see that you and your friends have the capacity to overcome some challenges. Now I will stop following you, and I will stop secretly trailing you and plotting to have you kidnapped and returned to me, if you and your friends can complete these challenges.
Knox, we're fucked.
Either you have obtained the skills, or your friends have, in order to see you through to the end, to allow you to survive.
Well, guys, what do you think? Will you help me out with this one?
Yeah, of course, man. Was it like a 8th grade science test or something?
She would never put something so devious in front of us.
Thank God.
Oh, good. Well, I don't know nothing about rocks, so. But I'm definitely down to help you, bud.
I mean, you did just punch me, but I guess I'm in.
Can I keep wearing these cool clothes?
Sure, man.
All right.
All right, Mom, we're in. Can we, go to sleep first? Maybe start in the morning?
Yes, I suppose that will be fine.
Oh, thank God.
All right, guys, let's go back to my rooms.
Ooh.
She snaps a finger and all the lights turn on, and you see a couple guys in the rafters scrambling to hide.
Is there anyone else in the room?
No, actually, the figures that you saw standing around the room are no longer there when the lights turn on.
So, hey, Mom, where's Dad?
What's a comedic place for your dad to be? That
In the bathroom.
Sitting in an armchair, just smoking a cigar. Been there the whole time, just hadn't said anything.
Strip club.
Target.
Oh, we had refried beans for lunch. He's tied up right now.
Doing business. He's taking care of business.
He's playing WoW.
Playing RuneScape.
your father is overseeing our new operation across the seas.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right, we'll see you in the morning.
Thrash, don't you want to ask what your dad is? If he's a scaredy thing?
No, if I could go back in time and not know my mom was a fucking werewolf, I would. Let's go.
Whoa, is she a werewolf? I thought she was a lupine.
No, Thrasher, it's your dad that's fucking werewolf.
Oh, dang.
A high five, Knox.
All right, real fast. Long rest. How many hit dice do I get back?
All of them, don't you?
You get everything back, dude.
Oh, I've never used them before. Jesus Christ.
You've never used a long rest? You've long rested so many times.
Not a hit dice.
Oh.
Oh, I can press the long rest button. Never mind.
Oh, actually, don't you only get half your hit dice back on a long rest?
I think it's half.
Really?
But if you didn't use all of them.
I did not know that.
All right, so you guys rest overnight.
What's the sleeping arrangements? How many beds you got, Thrash? Is it just one bed? Because that's all you would need.
Nah, there's enough.
I'm grabbing a beanbag chair. I figure I kind of cuddle right in there.
Yeah, I don't want to sleep in a room by myself. That feels too scary.
I'm with you on that.
All the rooms are like 300 feet from each other.
You open one door, in Thrasher's rooms, and it's just a long hallway with guest bedrooms all throughout. You can't see the end of the hallway from the...
Yeah.
Knox is spending one night here, and he's waking up entitled. He's like, where's the wait staff? Where's breakfast?
I also forgot that during a lot of the interactions yesterday, Knox had just been covered in slime and then had it licked off by a dog painting.
Salvador.
And now he's just got a big t-shirt on.
Yeah, he needed that bath.
All right, we wake up and we go back to the living whatever room.
All right, I want to describe the lobby for you guys just to give you some imagery here before we go into the next room. The interior unveils a sprawling cathedral-like lobby that seamlessly marries the aesthetic of ancient temples with a modern, sophisticated edge. High vaulted ceilings adorned with intricate mosaics of gold and silver cover the walls. Gargantuan polished marble columns stretch toward the ceiling, while sprawling, vibrant tapestries drape from above. The echo of gentle, melodic chimes struck by unseen forces imbues the air with a serene and mystical ambiance. And central to the lobby, a monumental statue of the revered entrepreneur and founder of the Rothspire Shipping and Fast Services Company, later shortened to Rothspire Corp., with her hands outstretched. What was her name?
Jess Bezos.
Theodora.
You named after your great-grandmother.
Naturally.
Your mother's standing there, serene as always, hands behind her back.
Hey, Mom.
She nods and gives you a one-armed hug.
I like it.
Do we all get hugs?
You shouldn't. You really should not approach her or touch her.
Mom?
She says, Vincent, and a man with a broom comes over and starts sweeping you away.
I think she called him to come hug me, so I'm going to give Vincent a hug.
Give this man a hug.
Have a good day, champ.
You want to say what you did when you said mom? Never mind.
Oh, are you implying when I just stood there with arms wide open?
There he is.
She grabs a hold of the statue's hand, says, "Deal." And the statue begins to turn, spin, and rotate into the ground, revealing a spiral staircase circling the outer edge of this hole.
I go down it.
Yep.
So what's down there, Mom?
You will see if you or your allies have the means to support you through this journey.
All right.
A pair of tests, each more deadly than the last.
I could have sworn you were going to say a pair of testicles.
We shall see if you have a solid pair of testicles.
They're actually abnormally large for my body size.
All right, here we go, guys.
Follow Copes 30 seconds after he went down.
All right. You head down to the bottom of the staircase. You're in a musty stone chamber, only about 15 feet by 15 feet wide. The only feature of the room is a strange wooden door. It seems to be made out of wood covered in some kind of polished metal bands with a circular wheel built into the door. It seems to be made out of some kind of ancient carved wood.
Spin the wheel.
Yeah, turn it. Not all the way, though.
A gentle hissing of air emerges from the other side.
Wow.
Yeah, just like that.
That was incredible, man.
Thrash, you ever seen anything like this here? You got any ideas?
Have I ever seen anything like this here? Do I have any ideas?
I mean, it's reminiscent of that door from down in beneath Alcaster Isle. I mean, that other door. Same similar kind of mechanism, at least.
I turn it exactly the same amount I turned that one.
Well, I mean, you hear air hiss from the other side, and it begins to swing open.
I go in. How's it smell?
Musty.
Smells musty still. You see that the room is plain and barren, covered in stone blocks banded with some kind of strange polished metal running along the floors, walls, and even the ceiling. In the center of the room is a strange depression in the floor, like a sinking of the ground, where even the metal bands seem to follow it. You see a nearly identical door to the one that you entered into on the other side of the room.
So we just gotta walk around it? Like, is this the test? We gotta open doors?
Yeah, I think so.
I know how to open doors.
Like, we're good at
There's
it.
got to be more to it than that, guys.
Nah, this is easy. I go open the other door.
This one, the mechanism is the same, although the wheel won't turn.
I turn it the other way.
Oh, it doesn't turn still.
Damn. It's a puzzle.
That was good thinking, Copes. There's gotta be a key.
Is there a keyhole in the door?
There is not.
Perception check. 14.
A thick layer of dust lines the outer edge of the room. The room is otherwise barren.
I'm gonna get in the crater. There's got to be something in the crater.
You mean the small depression in the center of the room?
Yeah.
I guess it could be a crater. It's a crater to you, huh?
I mean,
It goes about 6 to 8 inches down, sloping downward, and it looks like it could maybe the size of like a medium-sized bird bath or something like that in terms of depth. Maybe a little bit deeper than that.
That's how I'm going to describe it to my next girlfriend.
A little bit deeper than that.
Yeah, a little bit deeper than a normal bird bath.
all right. I climb in and I sit down like I'm in a bath.
Mm-hmm. All right, nice job.
Is there anything above? I look up.
The ceiling is made out of stone blocks banded with this polished metal.
I go to the very edge of the room, kind of kick up the dust along the floor.
You fill the room with dust.
There's no windows in here.
Well, now we know there's no secrets in the dust, so you're welcome.
Secrets in the Dust. There's a band name.
There you go.
Secrets in the dust.
That is a great band name.
Okay, so there's a small crater, a dusty room, lots of metal bands. Are the metal bands in any kind of pattern or any? Does it like spell something out? Like speak the password?
Oh, metal bands.
That's funny. No, they're
Nice.
they seem to run in an equal pattern across the ceiling, walls, and floor.
I rap on them. Knock on some of the metal.
Yo, it's Dimmer Rock. I'm here to show my cock.
Ah, you beat me to it.
You get a little bit of resonance, yeah.
I want to dig where the depression is in the wall.
With what?
My shovel.
Oh, you find a hard clue scroll.
I don't forget the spade.
This is great improv.
What? Okay, guys, what if I think we might need to fill this depression with something else, like drugs and alcohol. That's what I fill my depression with.
I've been trying that. It's not working.
Ugh. We could do blood or water.
Do you have water? It wasn't gnome.
Yeah, we all have.
A run to the wall before Cope's cast Tidal Wave.
I can cast Create Water, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to fill it up.
All right, the water fills up. It's nice.
Is anything? Okay, so nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
You get rid of that so I can dig.
You can dig in water.
It's a stone floor. How are you going to dig through stone?
Also, I don't have Destroy Water, so we're going to have to scoop it out with our hands.
Yeah, that does present a problem, Thrasher. It is difficult to dig through stone banded with metal.
All right, let's think. Metal bands. Oh, I shout, Portable can! And then I try to turn the wheel.
Which wheel?
The new wheel.
It does not turn. It seems locked.
Dang it. Aloha. And I try again.
Pedro!
Oh, it doesn't turn.
I want to investigate check.
I push the wheel. I take it nothing happened when I pushed on.
No, nothing happened, but that's a funny idea.
I pull on it.
It doesn't work. It's not a bop it. Twist it.
It's worth a try.
It's not a bop it.
Flick it.
Think it.
You should put that on the band name.
Like it?
It's not a bop it.
All right, I want to leave this room and go back into the first one.
Okay.
I can easily?
Yeah.
All right, I lock them in. I spin the wheel on the other side.
This is awesome that you did that. The door shuts and locks.
Oh my god. Dimmy!
I start banging on it frantically. Hey, guys! Guys, can you hear me?
I run up to the door and try to open it.
Yeah, just open the door, Dimmy.
I wasn't planning on you being able to see, but just for narrative purposes, I want you to be able to see. As you see the ceiling start to slowly descend.
Oh boy.
Everybody get in the hole.
Get the hell out of my hole!
Oh God.
As you crowd into the hole, you realize that there's only room for one of you.
Sorry, guys.
Hold on, guys. Hold on. There's like a slot in the door, maybe. Is that how I'm seeing through?
Only narratively.
Right. I'm not gonna use it for. Okay.
Okay, yeah, but yes. It's better if you can see in. Yeah.
Okay, bet. So I'm like looking through there. Guys, get low. Get really low. I start spinning the wheel on that door.
Oh, it's locked. Man, it's not moving.
But it's locked. What do I do?
I turn into a cat and plank in the hole.
As you try to call upon your magics, you feel a subtle ringing in the metal banding in the room. Your magic fizzles.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, it's Nickel.
No, what? It's Nickel. No,
Guys, only one of us can go on, and I think it should be me. You're behind a door.
All right, Nox. You're always so brave, and I love your energy, Thrasher. You taught me how to harness my anger, and I appreciate that. It was nice knowing you, Copes. I'll always look at the stars and remember you, and I love you guys. I'm leaving.
Thrasher, the rod!
I'm going to activate my rod. I'm also going to run over and try and open the new door now.
All right, so the rod doesn't function.
Nickel.
As the ceiling comes, it's about halfway down to the ground now. Those of you who are normal height are having to hunch over slightly.
What happens when he goes to the new door?
It does not open.
Fuck!
I jump in the crater, and I start kicking furiously.
So none of our items will work. The only item I have that would work in this room is a bag of slimy condoms.
I pull out my glitter stick and start waving it.
It's just the glitter's just falling out of it, just straight to the floor.
This is so awesome.
They can't hear me, right?
They can hear you.
Guys, look! We're in Thrasher's home, being tested by his mother. It's our job to keep him safe. Put Thrasher in the center and do whatever you can to protect him.
He has to sacrifice himself for us.
Hopes, I'm gonna need you to be brave right here.
I'm so scared.
Trust the science.
Thrasher, get in the hole!
Yeah,
I get in the hole.
I lay on top of him.
As the ceiling continues to descend downward and downward, you're forced to hunch and then crawl and then lay on the ground as the ceiling comes closer and closer to crushing you.
Thrasher, I hate your fucking parents.
Mom's a bitch!
Before it stops and retracts up to the ceiling. You hear a ka-thunk as the opposite door opens.
But not the one Demi's behind.
I guess it has to, because I didn't expect somebody to be outside, but
No, it'll be funny.
How are we going to activate that without closing that door? I guess someone just stayed inside.
you just had to shut the door to activate it. It was the hardest part of the puzzle so far.
Oh, God.
So the door on my side opens up, and I see the roof slowly rising up, and we got Copes and Nox protecting Thrasher. I'm like, guys, you did it. You stopped it with your love.
Yeah, and you abandoned everybody and locked us in here.
Did it for you guys. I love you too.
That was a good call, Demi.
Anyhow, moving on.
I think I peed a little.
Thrasher, admit your feelings for me, bro.
I walk to the door.
All right, it turns and opens easily.
I walk in and lay on the ground.
Are you distraught?
Yes.
The floor is lava. He dies.
Oh no.
All right, you lie down on a polished wooden floor.
Oh, this is nice.
Ooh, oak.
Can I do a nickel check?
I was just about to do that.
It's like you can breathe again. No nickel in the immediate vicinity.
Oh,
Matt, why'd you get all shifty-eyed after you said that? Did anyone else see that? Yeah, you literally did that when you said it.
I don't know.
What are you talking about?
I was concerned that there might be a Nicolas Cage joke situation, and I was scared.
I respect that.
We can't bring that up again. That was stupid.
No, when the worm lady heard it.
So funny.
I know it was the greatest joke ever made.
Okay, well now we're out of the death trap room.
Do you think this is another death trap room?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, fuck.
In all likelihood, yes.
What do we see?
You walk into a room of polished wooden floors. There's a singular red carpet that dominates the center of the room, with a small pedestal directly in front of that carpet. Shelves line the walls and fill the room with the subtle scent of aged parchment as scrolls fill their shelves. The room feels cool and quiet and serene.
Thrasher. Exactly, bud. I need you to make some room because I think you're about to have to eat this library.
A pair of unlit braziers sit on either side of the room.
Put on one of the braziers.
I said brazier. For a long time, I said brazier instead of brazier.
I want to inspect the podium.
Yeah, that's what I was going to do. I didn't want Thrasher to do it again because he blew the last one.
There is a parchment sitting atop it, and also an ink and quill. It looks like the quill has been freshly placed into the ink.
I would like to read the parchment.
The parchment is titled The Fine Print of Engagement. The document reads, contenders known as discount heroes, I don't know if you guys call yourselves that really, but will partake in a spectacle of combat known as the Fine Print of Engagement. The contenders agree to engage in combat under a set of undisclosed rules that shall be revealed only upon commencement of the brawl. Acceptance of this compact signifies the contenders' agreement to adapt to and abide by these rules regardless of their nature or complexity. The compact is binding upon the affixing of signatures and shall be considered inviolable.
Inviolable.
Inviolable?
Yeah. Unable to be violated.
I'm not inviolable.
Contenders' engagement is a testament to their bravery and willingness to face the unpredictable whims of battle. The compact shall conclude at the end of the fine print of engagement with the contender's honor and the organizer's satisfaction as the ultimate seals of fulfillment. And then there are lines to sign.
I got this one, guys. I sign it.
Fuck, this is about to be whimsical, boys.
Guys, we gotta sign this paper.
I can do that. Rules are meant to be broken anyway, so.
That's the answer to this one.
When you sign it, a single brazier lights.
Dimrock bites his lip hard enough to draw some blood, and then
Oh my god. A little chunk falls on there.
uses his finger to sign his full name in blood.
Demi, there's a pin.
Well, I thought this would mean more, and I'm here to save Thrash.
I sign it.
He doesn't like knowing how much I like him.
You sign it, another brazier lights.
We all signed it. I'm pretty sure that's everybody.
Everyone signed. Two more braziers light that I didn't describe earlier, but we're definitely there.
Yeah, I was wondering how that was gonna work.
Braziers everywhere.
All right. As the last signature is affixed, you stand in the stillness of this chamber. When a sudden rustle grows into a cacophony of whispers, as hundreds of scrolls lining the walls on the shelves begin to quiver and shake. One by one, they break free from the confines of their perches, unfurling like the wings of moths awakened from a long slumber. The air fills with the flutter of ancient parchment as the scrolls spiral upward in a cyclone of paper and ink. Within the eye of the swirling tempest, the scrolls coalesce, their edges darken, merge as if ink spilled from their pages, coming alive. The creature that forms from this chaos is something of nightmares, a horrific demonic entity with limbs tightly crafted from rolls of scripts. its body a tapestry of vellum, leathery, tough, inscribed with runes and sigils that pulse with eldritch glow. Torso is a bulging mass of overlapping scrolls, layered like scales on some beast, while the head forms a particularly large, twisting scroll that somehow twists itself into the semblance of horns. Eyes appear as glowing wax seals on the front of its body. And the creature roars, sending forth a flurry of razor-sharp parchments past the four of you. And everyone rolls a dexterity saving throw.
Can I ask a quick question? Had we convinced Thrasher to eat all the paper in here before we signed the thing?
I guess I would have had. I don't know what I would have done. I don't know. I really don't know.
This is a dexterity saving throw I can see, yes?
That's correct.
22 for Demarok.
Pass.
Dirty 20 for Knox.
Pass.
18 for Thrasher.
Pass.
23 for Copes.
Is that a lie? Somehow I feel like you're lying.
It's a lie. It's a 3.
You gotta check him. You know you gotta check him.
It's public knowledge. It's right there.
Yeah, it's right there.
Yeah, we can all see the rolls. We all know he's lying.
We weren't going to tell him.
The Travis McElroy of our podcast.
All right, I gotta go, y'all.
The people that pass take no damage, but if you fail, take 8 slashing damage.
What's 48 minus 8?
62.
And Copes, you are bleeding.
Thrasher, you're gonna have to eat this guy.
All right, time for the outro. I'm gonna be honest. It's a long. Hang on a sec. Phineas!
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes. At your service.
Hey, you mind doing an outro for me?
Oh. What?
Yeah, just do the outro.
I'm not really comfortable performing.
Yeah, that sucks, man. Just come on, man. Just do it.
Okay. Do you have a script?
Sure. Yeah. Let me write down your talking points, I guess. You know, this is already more work, but whatever.
I just want to do a good job for you, sir.
All right, here you go.
Thank you for this opportunity, sir. I know these kind of things don't come easily to you, and I thank you for the
Outro, let's go. Come on, please.
Of course, sir, of course. Thank you, everyone. Who am I talking to here, sir?
The fans.
The fan. I'm sorry, sir. What fans?
The fans of the Discount Heroes.
Right you are, sir. Well, thank you, fans. I'm sure you're there for listening to this episode of Discount Heroes. We invite you to join us every Thursday. We're having guests over Thursday, Theodore.
Just finish, okay?
But I just, your mother's going to be so upset if you...
We'll talk about it later. Just do the outro.
Right, sir, right. You can follow us on various platforms, Discord. Oh, I don't think we can be having Discord in this house, sir.
I don't know how to explain it, man, because if I'm being honest, I do not understand it, and the guy who controls me refuses to get on there.
Right, sir, right. Well, maybe I should just move on. You can also follow us on Twitter and now Instagram. What is the name of the Instagram, whatever that is? It just opened.
Matt, that's kind of a you thing.
I'm not part of this conversation. I wasn't here.
Yeah, I was watching Matt's.
Well, tell him what it is, then.
Yeah, but you gotta tell him what it is so he can say it.
Just look it up, guys.
He's legitimately asking you.
Yeah, he said he told you, Vincent. You're Vincent now.
You just type in greatest podcast ever, and then when that doesn't work, you delete that, and then you type in Discount Heroes, and we'll be there.
On Instagram,
It's like discount_heroes or something, I think.
Very good. Thank you, Vincent. You're dismissed.
I hate my job. Glad that guy gave me a hug earlier. It's the only thing holding me together.
Right you are. And, what am I missing here? I think I skipped some parts here. I'm so sorry, sir. I really want to do a good job here.
Just say the tagline and we can all call to bed.
And thank you for listening to the Discount Heroes, where questionable... Oh, I said questionable. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, sir. Questionable results are always guaranteed.
Good job, man. Appreciate you.
Thank you so much for this opportunity, sir.
Yeah, anytime. Bye.
You should fire him, Thrash. Jesus.
We're doing a podcast. We can't do visual jokes. We're already not that funny to begin with. We can't do this.
Just trying to eat my sandwich, man.
I'm not 100% certain I'm going to get another 45 minutes without having a shit.
It's only one way to find out.
Well, it's only about 30 more minutes or so, depending on...
I'll be right back. I'm just going to blast real quick.
Yes.
The way I wrote this isn't going to quite work. Let me rephrase some of this real quick. It's just I started with the idea and worked backwards and just realized that the description I wrote is not going to adequately cover this.
If it would help, you could tell us the idea you started with. We could, spitball.
Would you like that?
We'll help you out. We can workshop this thing together.
Yeah. We're here for you.
Oh, is that right? That doesn't feel that way.